We did a full transformation on her. First she wanted highlight, and obviously whenever they sit on my chair, it's never enough unless she want to transition into a solid blonde. Again, a golden blonde. Again, she doesn't like a very icy blonde. And then I have Isabel. Isabel's been with me for almost 10 years.
Something like that.
Yeah, she was like a teenager when she got to me. So you guys are familiar with her beautiful face because anytime I do a blonding class, she is my model. We have another one coming up in January, so anybody wants to sign up, the link in the bio. And then I have my 4-week, well this time 6-week.
This is what happens when you're a boss bitch.
Yeah. Right on.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. She's usually 4 to 5 weeks, but now she's traveling 2 hours to get to me.
I moved to the desert.
She moved to the desert, so this is what her roots are looking like. So she's going to be here every 6 weeks. You guys don't be judging my clients' ends, okay? They look beautiful when they're blow dry. When they come to me, they just look kind of a little bit of messy, but yeah. All right, back to my beautiful Gemma. So we're going to do her touch-up.
How much do you charge for touch-up?
So my touch-ups are $300 to $350 every 4 to 5 weeks. And I never try to start from where they part because that part is usually a little bit more fragile because we do too much to it. We blow dry it, we flat iron it, and all of that stuff. So I always try to forward direct it and then start my application just a little bit. Look at that. Okay, look how dark you are.
I don't know. That one extra week really does it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's see. What time is it?
It's 10:26.
There. Oh, I like the little pink. So, what am I in there? 26. That's so cute. I like the pink. So we're gonna start the application. Carol just got here just a little bit later, so we're gonna touch you up, and then we're gonna start on Carol. Hi, well, very good.
Roxy, my mom Jamie's coming to see you today, LOL.
Ah, yeah, Jamie's coming in too. She's coming in around 12. So we're gonna have you. Yeah, Carol, Jamie's coming in today.
I know, she told me.
Yeah, see? Everybody becomes a family in here. Everybody knows each other. All the blondes, all the Saturday blondes know each other.
Sophia said, tell Carol I said hi.
Carol, Sophia says hi.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Hi, Sophia.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do it like this because it's...
We had to lower the music. So if you guys have questions, if you're asking me questions, I'll be able to answer you guys. She's doing the double work. Were you able to do that?
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
So the end of the day, we're a little bit more exhausted, a little bit more into the slow-mo. So if you guys are used to my 15-minute retouch-ups, sometimes it takes me a little bit longer because it's the end of the week. We're all tired.
What toner do you use on her hair?
On her hair? Do you want to answer that?
No toner, ever.
No toner ever. I think I used the toner on her once.
I've tried it again and then I freak out and I have to take it out. So.
Yeah. And then she calls me and I already know what that phone call is going to be. It's like, Roxy, I hate it. She likes this natural Barbie blonde and it actually looks great on her.
I want to look like I have a butter melted on my head.
Yeah. The perfect buttery blonde.
We did dye it pink once and I loved that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
What volume developer are you using, and are you adding anything in it?
Yeah, so we always use 10 volume. Every single one of the clients are 10 volume. Doesn't matter how dark her roots are, you saw how dark her roots are. It's a 10 volume, and you see how perfect she lifts. Literally no banding. Look how perfect her hair is. Beautiful.
We are located in Burbank, California, 1723 West Magnolia Boulevard.
You can do the little card so they can screenshot of the phone.
Here you guys go. 1723 West Magnolia Boulevard, Burbank, California, 91506. And here is our phone number as well. Everyone wants to have blonde hair. I don't get it. Why is everyone going blonde?
I've been blonde since I was 17, so I'm 40.
So,
Can I answer that?
yeah, you can go. She'll give you an answer.
I will give you an
Blondes
answer.
are more fun.
So men will always say, oh, this woman's hot if she's a brunette. And let's say if she's redhead, they'll say she's hot. But if she's a blonde, they will say she's a hot blonde.
I love that.
I feel like no one's like this blonde anymore.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm like an endangered species.
How are you? Yeah. You can have a seat right there, love. Be with you in a minute. Yeah. So it's a blonde factory, that's why. Once you found the place that does good blondes, you stick by it. We actually, before we went in live, we had 2 consultations this morning. 2 which had very damaged hair. And the last girl was like, you know, I went to a salon. They were so scared to touch my hair and they sent me your way. So we're not only being found by Instagram and TikTok, we are being recommended by stylists as well who don't want to deal with
I'd rather
extreme
someone tell me
damage.
that they can't do my hair.
Yeah, I know that's
what I went through.
I know that's a more responsible way of doing it than just damaging somebody else's
Oh
hair.
yeah, I can show them my pictures.
Oh, she's got receipts.
This was me trying to go blonde at a Beverly Hills salon.
Oh, look, it doesn't look so bad.
I'll show it there. Let's get the.
Doesn't look so bad in the.
Oh, and then they try to do these extensions on my hair as well. That just kept sliding out of my head.
And she paid money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Here, let me show. I think I have the side by side.
What does the cotton do?
So the cotton produces a breathable heat. So that way the hair keeps the moisture in and also stops from bleach expanding and overlapping.
Yeah, this is what they did to my hair.
Oh my God.
That's what they did to my hair.
Every so often I forget how
We got all the dark banding right there.
Yeah, that's like the banding from Kel that can.
So that's actually
on all
one-
my hair loss from her extensions.
Oh my. Look at all that. Oh my god.
Yeah, so do your research, people. Yeah. Make sure you know where you're getting your color or extensions done. Yeah. Just to be
Oh,
safe.
look, this is look at how old that one is.
Yeah, that's the one. The first time I
That's the
fixed her
first
up.
time.
We used toner.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first and probably last time.
We used the toner, yeah, after the correction. So whenever I do any kind of corrective work, I always, you have to kind of use toners because, you know, you never want to push the hair to the breaking point. And the toners always help you eliminate a lot of gold form, oranges, or, well, we don't do orange, but, you know, it elevates a lot of warmth and evens up the tone. Because no matter what, when I do corrective work, it's not my work. There's still going to be some imperfections. And then once you're my client for at least a year, that's when you see a major difference in the color and the texture of the hair. Because it does make a difference.
Yeah, I remember like the back of my hair. I couldn't even cover like my extensions because it was so short.
It was, yes.
And now it's super long.
Yeah.
How long does she have to process with 10 volume?
So they all sit here for a while. Isabel's been my first client of the day. She got here at 8:30 and we are 10:30. And my application usually takes 15 minutes. So yeah, so they sit good hour and a half with the dark roots. If they have a lighter base, they usually process a lot faster.
What brand bleach are you using?
I use Truss. I love using Truss bleach.
Do you start the retouch in the front every time, or do you
No.
switch off each appointment?
I switch off each appointment. Somebody who's been following me, they already know. Yeah. True. See, notice how I leave all the kind of baby hair out. And then we touch those up afterwards. So sometimes we start her off at the front of her hair, and sometimes we start from the back of her hair. Do we had one row or 2 rows on you this time around?
You talked me into doing the 1 row.
Okay. Good.
Well, we're going back to 2.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's one
It's
thing
a whole lot of wrestling in here going on when it comes to extensions, okay? I try to put the least amount of grams on their hair, and they all just want to walk around like Shakira. Like the most amount of grams in their hair.
It's true. That's one thing about Roxy. She always tells you to do what's good for your hair, not what you really want to do.
Yeah.
So.
And some listen.
And it's not about the money. That's what the whole thing is, because she could sell me on 2 rows, 3 rows, or whatever it is, and she never does. She does what is good for my hair and what I need, and sometimes I don't agree with it, but
Yeah.
we do
Sometimes,
it.
sometimes she listens. It's 50-50, At least we did that for a month.
Yeah,
we'll go
we
back
did that for 5 weeks, but now I'm going to Italy, so I need my long.
She wants to have
No
long,
hair.
gorgeous, sexy hair for her trip. We'll do that.
What's your go-to formula for toning?
Well, not with her, but most of the, depending if they want warm blonde or if they want cool blonde. Most of my clients like the cool blonde, and when I do the cool blonde, I do shades EQ, 10P with 10BB. If we want it really icy and their hair can handle, I would do the Matrix 11A with the 11B. So it depends. But for a warmer blondes, I like the 10GI with a little bit of a G. My hands.
What are your thoughts on purple shampoo for platinum clients?
If they don't have bands, I don't mind them using the purple shampoo because it really helps keep the hair nice and blonde. But if you have bands, like yesterday's client, when she came in, her stylist was unable to lift her hair to a perfect 10. There was a lot of bands, and they sent her home with the purple shampoo. After using the purple shampoo, her bands were even worse. Because if the hair is not even, it's going to absorb the purple shampoo, the parts that are over-processed white. Those are going to be nice and white. The rest of them are going to still be orange or gold. So yeah, how long did it take us to do the fronts?
Like 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah,
12 minutes.
12 minutes. Like I told you, I'm slow-mo. Usually takes me 15 minutes to do.
We're
the retouch-up. Yeah. It's like end of the week. I'm always like, can barely move, can barely talk. Especially I had a correction this Wednesday. Like I had to take 2 days off after that. That was a hard correction. We were here until like 10:30 at night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I think a lot of you were on a live, and then I had to post the finish because it was so late. We didn't go live for the finish. I just posted the finish. You guys saw most of the process, how we eliminated her bands, fixed her highlights. Well, got rid of her highlights, I should say.
How long will she process for?
Like an hour. hour and 15 minutes. They're all gonna be here. Someday. There goes my Saturday.
How much do you charge for this? I'm wondering if I'm charging enough.
Well, it depends your work. So when I do my blonding classes, that's the first thing like a lot of stylists ask. They go, how can I like charge what you charge? It's not about what you charge, it's can you deliver? That's the question. My root touch-ups 4 to 5 weeks are 300 to 350. I don't know what she charges. What does she charge? What do you charge? And how long does it take you to do the work? So you kind of have to consider that to hit the bit.
I also think it also matters like where state and city you're in.
That makes a huge difference, yeah, because of the overhead and everything, you know. The other day somebody was showing, I'm trying to remember, was it in Carolina or something, North Carolina or something? They have a huge salon, and they were talking about their rent is like $6,000. I'm like, oh, that's nice. It's like we're in here holding a wall, $6,000. Super tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So how much do you charge? I don't know. I'm curious.
Been doing hair for 20 plus years. 200. It took 2 hours in Arkansas.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's not bad for Arkansas. That's pretty good for Arkansas, I feel like.
I think I used to pay like $150 in Florida
Yeah. But that was,
a couple years ago.
yeah, a few years back.
Yeah, I'm sure South Florida's not like that anymore.
No.
Probably comparable to here.
Yeah.
New York City is so expensive.
Yeah, LA and New York City is always
Yeah.
very expensive. So,
They're asking why is she barely covering the roots?
covering with the bleach. Mm-hmm. Well, if you take the class, you would know.
Roxy's secret tips.
If you take the class, you would know. So yeah, next blonding classes in January, you guys. So, link in bio. I think you know what? I'm trying to learn how to put the link when we go live, but we always forget to do that. Because I think you're supposed to do that in the beginning. Before, yeah, you're supposed to click it and then before you start. So, there. I think Miriam, I don't know. Alan, do you want to tell Miriam her client is here? Well, not her client, but you know, you are her client today.
I know.
How much are tape-ins?
So the tape-in application starts from $250 and up, depending on the price of the tape-in is different, depending on the length of the tapes. She's most likely going to sit you over there. Okay. Are we into 20-minute mark? Yeah.
What is your favorite brush to use to paint on?
I use Framar. Love Framar brushes.
Are you the salon owner?
Yes. That's our salon.
Stardust. I pay $350 for my roots in California.
Yeah, that's about right. That's what we charge. 300 to 350.
What do you think of Blonde Me bleach?
I don't mind it. It's really good. I haven't used it for a while, but it's a really good bleach.
How many weeks is this, the regrowth?
This time it's 5, right? Yeah. This time it's 5 because she has a trip. When is it? This Wednesday? When are you leaving?
No, I leave October 3rd.
October 3rd. Okay. So we have to kind of...
We had to fit in with your schedule and my schedule.
Yeah. Exactly. Between her busy schedule and my busy schedule, we had to fit the bleach and extensions in, so she looks fabulous on her vacation.
What
Yeah.
What happens if the bleach overlaps when you process it at the end? Will toner cover it?
Okay, so overprocessing is a whole nother animal. You're supposed to not do that. It's better if you underprocess it than overprocess it. So the toner will cover that, but eventually the client's hair is going to break off and you're going to lose a client. So it's best to underprocess than overprocess the hair. And like she said, and if you're not comfortable of bleaching someone's hair, it's best to say, I can't bleach your hair, just like that client this morning. She went into the salon and they sent her away. They said, we can't do your hair. Why don't you contact Roxy or anyone in that salon? So yeah, that's even better than over processing.
How many assistants do you have on a Saturday?
So today we only have 2. Today I only have 2 assistants. One of my assistants is on little family get together. So I only have 2 today. I have Jackie and Alan today. Well, neither one of them are really assistants, but they both work behind the chair fully, but they're helping me today. So that's one thing. When I say assistants, they're not really assistants. They're like fully behind a chair, and then the days when I need them, they just help me out. Here we are.
Do your assistants do bleaching for you also?
No. I only have 2 people in the salon that are bleach specialists. What time is it?
It is 10:46.
10:46.
So we started 20 minutes.
Yeah, so it took us around 20 minutes. Usually
Exactly
takes
20
15.
minutes.
Exactly.
5 minutes over.
Usually 15.
What do you recommend for breakage?
You can do different kind of in-home treatments, or you can go into the salon. I love the in-home Red Gain shampoo conditioner. You can do the Truss blonding shampoos, just specifically for the blondes to help you out with the breakage. Did you put it there? Yeah, please. Here. That's it. Yeah, so those are all in-home cares that no matter what we're doing here, if they're not taking care of their hair at home properly, it's not gonna work. All right, so I've got Jenna. Here. Again, I have Isabel in here. And we're starting on Carol. There you go, and then just kind of go back so you can see all of the blondes. No. You go back like this, see?
Any more weeks and I'm not going to be blonde at this rate.
No. Okay, Aveda's products. I'm not familiar with the Aveda products. Try to under-process, then over-process. Correct. If you're trying to do a new growth, try to under-process, then over-process if you're a new stylist. But if you already know how to do a bleach, it's best it's best to do properly. So I'm not familiar, like I said, with the Aveda products. Here. So Carol, Isabel, Carissa, Maria, I said it right. And I've got Jenna. That's my blondes. There you go. So I'm gonna start on Carol.
I admire this amount of clients she's doing at once.
Well, like I said, the application usually takes 15 to 20 minutes. I have one more blonde coming in, Jamie's coming in, and that's it for Saturday. But we'll be here up until like 5, 6 o'clock. So that's why I start very early in the morning.
We are very jealous of Jamie.
Yes.
But Jamie is actually a true blonde, whereas I'm a level 4.
We love Carol.
Jamie comes in with the And she's a blonde.
Yes.
Jamie-
She's born with it.
Yeah, she is.
Some of them are born with it, and some of us have Roxy.
Yeah, seriously, Jamie. That's why when you guys been following me for a while, you already know. My blonde clients, meaning level 7 and up, I can book them in the afternoon because they don't process very long time. Just need a comb for that. But everybody else is a dark beast girl, so they're here early in the morning because they'll be here all day. So this is how they spend their Saturday with me.
We're devoted to blondism.
Blondism. What do your assistants do for you? Tone and style only?
So they wash, blow dry, remove extensions if needed, and tone, yes. Wash, tone, blow dry, but I do my formulations, so I do the formulation. Applications, I do it alone. I know a lot of places people make their assistants do the application. This is it's one of the hardest applications, so it's best to be safe than sorry. Not until they know how to do a perfect root touch up, and if their speed is where I want them to be, meaning root touch up of color root touch up, because I teach them to do a color touch up like they would do a bleach touch up. So they need to learn how to do a color touch up and a perfect timing. See the doll heads over there? You know how many times they practice? Yeah, so assisting me doesn't mean just assisting me. I really want them to learn. They really need to be perfect. Yeah, so they have to perfect their speed. I know a lot of times they go, oh, it's better if you're slow. Not when you're dealing with bleach. It just doesn't work when you're dealing with bleach.
I tell you, I'm devoted when I'm emailing my boss and there's hair over my eye.
It's like I can see only with one eye.
Are there any online teaching classes or all day in person?
Okay, so all of my bleach classes are in person. I know I've been trying to do that for you guys, but I am so busy behind the chair, I never have time to do that. I know I have to take 2 months off and try to do that so you guys can have some online classes, but you know, they will murder me. They'll come sit by the door if I take 2 months off, okay? Look at this. She has 6 weeks of roots and this is tragic for her.
This is tragic.
This is tragic for her. She's my 4-week girl. But now that she moved, we have to make do.
I'm turned into Shakira of the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen always. It's just that your schedule and mine, we're both busy.
Yeah. So
I will be
fix it.
devotedly traveling back to see Roxy.
Yes.
Even though I have to be in Vegas, Denver, I will make the weekend out to see you.
Yes, we'll do that.
Amazing you don't get it on your clothes.
Yeah, no. I get it on my assistant's clothes. Sometimes they stand too close when they're doing like a filming or anything like that. Today she came in all cute. And I said, be careful not to get bleach on your clothes.
It's okay. When I go tonight, they'll be like, what happened? I'll be like, not
Working.
Like,
I'm a working girl.
who does Roxy's hair?
Miriam. Right there. Miriam does my hair. Miriam does my hair. I don't do highlights on my hair. I have a lot of grays, so I do high lift on me. So if you like a little bit of warmth in your hair, because you can see I have a lot of gold and orange in my hair, if you're okay with a little bit of warmth, you can do high lift. But remember, if it looks a lot lighter on me because I have a lot of grays. If you have very super dark hair, prepare to have orange hair, okay? It's not going to lift to a position where you think you're blonde. It's not going to work.
We're located in Burbank, California. How to stop hair from shedding?
Well, you know what? This is the season you're gonna see a lot of shedding. Anytime seasons change, you're gonna have a lot of hair shedding. That's just normal. But other than that, I would say look into your vitamins. Usually vitamin D, B complex, those are the stuff that makes a huge difference on the hair shedding. And also if you're in an apartment, if you have hot water, that makes it also a difference. Try to invest in a filter, like a water filter. That's gonna help a lot.
Hook it up by your water tank.
What is it?
Hook it up by your water tank.
Yeah,
Those are the best.
but you know, even if you don't want to do it, we like, I think you have one in the shower too now.
You can. You have to change it continually. But you
Yeah.
can get actually water softeners that you can
No,
hook
but
up
the
by
water softener is different. These are the filters are different. The water softener, it just softens it works with the salt, but these filters are different. They have charcoal in it.
Yeah, I've used them before. in
Yeah,
apartments. Just
those
throw
are
'em
better,
on.
yeah. So the ones over here, you know how that one that has like a big head, we use the one for you guys, for blondes, that has charcoal in it. So it's really,
But you have to change it. You can't
Yeah.
just leave it. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like every
Everything.
6 months you gotta change it.
exactly.
Go to Home Depot.
Yeah,
Is Roxy Armenian? Yes, she is.
yes I am.
I am kind of too.
With the hair.
The depth of my hair says it all.
Yeah, there. She is. I think you've been my client long enough. With the amount of coffee, Armenian coffee you had, you're definitely Armenian there.
Let's see, 2017, yeah. Coming up,
2017, yeah.
8 years.
Wow.
Over 8 years, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Your assistants don't do extensions either?
No, like my assistants are full-grown stylists behind the chair. Besides bleaching, they do everything. Because they're not like assistants. Like I said, my assistants are better than most of the stylists behind the chair. To say this.
Because we're trained by you, Roxy, that's fine.
And I'm brutal. Like if you're learning to do something, you need to learn how to do it perfect. Yeah. But I teach everything. Like I don't gatekeep. You know, they're not just a lot of assistants I notice that they contact me. They're like in a current salon, all we're doing is just doing cleaning, laundry, and sweeping, and they're not actually learning anything. So if you're new to the hair world, find a good mentor who will teach you stuff instead of cleaning.
Are you Armenian from Iran or Armenia?
No, I'm Armenian from Armenia, 100% Armenian. Let's check it. Okay, see, look how perfect she is. This is the lift you're looking for. See that? Gorgeous. She's ready. We're going to wash her, and then we'll put treatment on her, and then she sits. See, that's one of the reasons they're here such a long time. Go. I'm like, go. It's because we don't skip a treatment.
No, we never.
Never skip a treatment. And they sit with the treatment good 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah.
Hi, Lily. My sister is saying, hi, Jackie. Just...
So we've got a lot of people who know us in the comments.
What is the treatment and what is the treatment you use?
So we use multiple different treatments. We use one of my favorites is it's from Brazilian bond builder and from Brazilian blowout. The rewind from Brazilian blowout is one of my favorites. And then I use truss masks and lipidic treatments.
Oh, thank you for gifting, guys. Thank
I appreciate
you.
that, you guys, because when we go live, every so often, TikTok will shut us down thinking that we are robots. I am not a robot, even though I work like one, okay? I'm a real person, even though I do work like a robot. Yeah, but I appreciate that. I know that doesn't cost much money, but I appreciate that because then TikTok knows that you are engaging and I'm a real person.
How long on average is the whole service start to finish?
So, is it 2 hours? You here usually 2 or 3 hours there.
With my perfection, maybe 3.
3,
I like
right?
to have it that really
Yeah.
icy white.
Yeah, because she likes to have it perfect. She's the icy white. And notice how her hair doesn't fade. Even 6 weeks later, look how perfect that color is. Look at this. Can you see it? Look nice and even. And she doesn't, you don't use purple shampoos or anything like that, right?
No, that
No.
will discolor your hair.
Yeah.
And then you're having to get that cleansed out.
Yeah, because afterwards, when you're that's another problem with the purple shampoos. If you overuse it, it stains the hair. Then when they come back to me, every so often I have to do like a little quick bleach wash, which I hate doing because it really messes up with the hair texture.
How long does application usually take you?
15 to 20 minutes. We just timed it with Jenna. It took 20 minutes with Jenna.
When do you think?
It will take 20 minutes on a Saturdays because we've been working very hard the whole week.
When do you think you'll retire?
Dude,
That's not a good question for ever to ask, tell us. No,
Asking in front of all the blondes lined up.
absolutely not.
did you see all the chuckles from the other side? They're like, yeah, no. That's what I said.
That meme about retiring, remember?
Yeah. They'll be like, we'll be sitting here. I want to, really desperately. My husband says it every day. Like, I've been doing this since I was 17 years old, so a very long time.
We're located in Burbank, California, 1723 West Magnolia Boulevard. Stardust Hair Salon.
You're right saying that.
Oh, she literally said this, that's us. Literally going to be us. Care that's
Absolutely, yeah.
You've seen that one, right? You've seen that meme, right?
I can't because my hair's in my.
That's what I said too.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be us.
Yeah.
That's right.
In my kitchen.
Kitchen.
I'll be like, let me see. Did I leave a brown spot in here?
Here's a piece of baklava.
You're so busy. You're so busy.
Are there any color services that make you nervous still?
Me, no. I don't do every color service. I don't do balayage. I don't do painting. I just don't do them. And I don't do the vibrance. I mean, I love doing them. I just don't get the clients for it. But painting, no. I don't have the clientele. Like, you need to do the balayage with the lighter base for you to get that perfect blonde. And I feel like with my clients, it's like the other men. I still see yellow. As white as they are, they still feel like it's yellow. So I really can't do much of anything.
Do you do highlights?
Yeah, of course. That's like one of my main services. I do highlights, I do foliage, and I do air touch.
Do you use charcoal bleach at all?
I do not. So when you do bleach out, you guys, I know it's like the idea is there, but already with the blue bleach, it's already a little bit tricky when your lift is going to be. And when there's charcoal bleach, it's going to be a lot harder for you to tell if your lift is perfect or not.
Same here. Don't do vivids. Too much people don't want to pay enough in my town.
For the vivids or the bleach?
The vivids.
Yeah.
Do you do extensions? If so, what is the best extensions for thin and fine hair?
So we do all kinds of extensions in here. Louisa right there behind you is one of our best extension specialists. She's like, hi. So she does all kinds of extensions. Miriam, Alex, Alan, that's helping me out. Alan does phenomenal extensions. I personally only do sew-in and tapes. I don't have the time to do the K-tips. I used to do K-tips, I want to say like 15 years ago. With my busy schedule, I don't have time to be wasting like hours on one client. So I don't do K-tips, but mostly if it's a fine hair, I prefer tapes. And the G-wefts actually. So when G-wefts are really nice as well. When Jamie comes in, we might go back live again when Jamie comes in. It's because every 45 minutes does the TikTok shuts us down every 45 minutes or
We've
an
been,
hour?
I think, an hour. We've only been on for an hour so far. Sorry.
So they might shut us down. So we'll go
Maybe.
back when the Jamie comes in. We're gonna go back live so you can see she has fine hair. That's the lady that I posted earlier. When I do only one track of G-weft, Stardust G-weft is the fine weft that sits very flat on your scalp.
What's your mixing ratio for the lightener?
It's different for each client, so I don't follow the rules of the company rules. You have to go by the client's hair texture. And again, those are the things you learn at the blonding class.
Do you use a special cotton? I've been using foil, but I think I'd like this better.
Well, no, yeah, foil produces too much heat too quickly, and you will have breakage if you're not careful. Cotton doesn't do that.
Do you mix different levels of developer, and do you start with lower developer in the back?
No, because I'm fast. I use one developer, but if you're just starting out and if you're slow, definitely do that. Change your developer. So that's the one thing that you need to do. First thing you need to learn to do is when you're doing a bleach out is work on your speed.
What?
In any other application, you might not work on nothing. It's just like checking.
Because ladies
Yeah, yeah.
can get wild with the bleach.
I know. So with any other application, you will be okay with the slow application. All you have to do is just adjust your lightener volume. With the bleach, it's all about your speed.
What do you do if a client asks for a blonde you know will cause damage?
Not when I do it. Have you seen my page? It's all damaged hair. I'm like the last chair that people come when they have no other alternative. So yeah, that was the live on a Wednesday when everybody's like, oh my god, why are you touching her hair? Her hair is in such a bad state. Why are you damaging? Her hair is so damaged. Maria is ready to.
Marianne Wunder.
Second. Like they're all the same. Second. Are you ready?
Do you use K18?
I don't use K18 because most of my products that I use it inside of my bleach that are bond protectants. If you're doing highlights or any kind of air touch or any of those services, yes, you can do K18. Ooh, sorry. Circling you around. But I don't on my bleachers.
What do you think of the L'Oreal Bond Repair line?
It's not bad. It's pretty good. I only carry like Redken, Matrix, and Trust in the salon, but I've tried it. It's not bad. Most of these brands that you use have a similar repair. I feel like they repair the hair pretty similarly. My favorite, like I said, is the Redken one. The clients can do it home. Is that the one you use at home? Which one do you use?
ABC. Yeah,
Yeah,
white
you did it.
bottles. That's
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah.
Can you get Trust at Salon Centric?
No. You can get Trust at Salon Centric. You can order it through us. You can order it through them.
What's the best Redken shampoo?
She just said it. The ABC. The white bottles.
Oh, do you ever use 40 volume with foils?
Oh my goodness. I don't use 40 volume at all. We don't even have 40 volume. So the highest volume I carry is 30, and I was live and I showed you there are 2 clients that I use 30 volume, and those clients are incredibly allergic to bleach. So I need them in and out of the salon quickly before they swell up.
Have you ever turned down someone that wants blonde because it would look bad on them?
Not bad on them if their hair can't handle it. Who am I to tell them they look bad on being a blonde? With the right makeup, everybody will look good being a blonde. No, I turn them down because their hair can't handle it. I turn them down because they want it from jet black to blonde in one sitting. I turn them down because of their attitude. Yes.
What's the processing time for level 3?
Well, usually the same, about hour and a half with 10 volume.
What about high lifts tint that need 40 volume?
Okay, so with the high lift, if you use 40 volume, again, most people use it, they're trying to get to be a blonde, but it all depends on the base. If the base is dark, you're not going to be a blonde. So don't even try to burn somebody's hair with the 40 volume. It's best if you do highlights. That's why I was showing, 2 days ago I posted it. It's best to do traditional highlights to give them, with the high lift, to give them a perfect, like a blend like what I have on. Like a warmer blend. Then just use a 40 volume and a bleach.
She's using 10 volume, right now, Roxy?
Yes, 10 volume. Today's client, everybody's a 10 volume. It's got parts all over your hair.
Talk therapy
Like 15 minutes. What is it?
Talk therapy.
Therapy.
Spa day.
When you're blonde.
Have you ever used Alipar products?
Oh, Alpha Park.
Alpha Par.
No. I used
We're like reading it. We're like, I don't.
Well, that shows you guys don't know the product. You can just read the first word to me and I can tell you. Alpha Park, I used to use it like, well, I'm gonna say about 10 years ago.
What did you say?
Alpha Park. Yeah, Alpha Park.
I just followed your lead, girl.
Yeah. Not bad products, not a bad bleach. I used to use their bleach. They actually gifted me. So I used it for a while. But I like to keep my clients, like if she's an Olaplex girly, I keep her with the Olaplex. Jamie is a B3. Dura B3, Jamie is a Olaplex. I keep you guys the same. Just so there's no allergic reaction. Just so there's no chemical cuts or any of that stuff.
When do you use 20 or 30 volume?
Depending on a client's base, if they're like a level 1, 2, I would use 20 volume. Again, 30 volume, I only use it on those 2 clients because they're allergic. I just need them in and out of the salon.
What do you think of extensions?
Love them. Love
Everyone's
extensions.
gifting.
When you're a blonde, extensions are your best friend. Because no matter what, your ends will get a little bit thinned out. So, and then every so often we'll trim her hair. I think we did have extensions on you for a while, right?
I did. In 2018, I did extensions. Went to Paris with them.
Yeah, that's right. Like, perfect. So, and that's another thing. You need to have a clean application whenever you're dealing with bleach. You can't do a messy application. That's why you need to perfect your application.
And now we warm up.
Yeah. I'm bringing your bag. I am bringing it. 2 more minutes, I think you'll be ready.
What brand of toner do you use?
I use Redken, Matrix, and Trust. There you go. All right, let's see. You had 3 packs or 4 packs?
I think 4.
Why, my God. We have a lot of extensions to remove. All right, so let's check her out. And then we've got both of them. This is what happens. And then we touch up their little baby hair. It's a little baby hair. I leave all of those out in the end to do.
Look at the lip. The lift is very nice, very pretty.
It's like a perfect lip. What does it say?
What?
White cotton wool, please. Is that K-tips? No, that's her pink.
It's like pink tinsel.
Yeah, she's got tinsels and she has a pink. What does that say?
Is she keeping the pink?
She keeps that pink and then she touches up her pink herself. Okay, so we've got multiple things going on, and then we're gonna put her tape-in extensions. We are perming her tape-in extensions. Look how cute! Because she has curly hair, she wants to have it complementing her curls. So that's that, and I think we're done.
Everyone's saying good job.
Any other questions before Jamie comes in? So Jamie gets here around 12 o'clock. So by then we'll be done with most of them. And then we'll go live around like 12:30. And then, no, 12 o'clock, so I can show you what I was talking about when if you have fine hair and if you want to do sew-in, what it looks like. And then you'll see the difference of her blonde compared to everybody else's blonde. Because they're naturally very dark base, so their hair always pulls a little bit warm compared to Jamie's. Jamie is no toner and she is white. Like Jenna is no toner.
Roxy, and the live will end in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There. We're done.
Okay. I don't know what it's doing.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm not talking meanwhile. You guys relax. Okay, so come and get some work done. Jamie gets here, I will. So yeah.
Ada budak. Kalau ada budak, rumah aku tak ada lah macam ni. Budak-budak kan suka main-main dalam rumah. Ubah itu, ubah ini budak-budak kan. Duk suka berubah-ubah. Ruang tamu Mami kat atas. Ruang tamu Mami biasa-biasa je. Ruang tamu Mami tak ada extravaganza. Ruang tamu biasa-biasa je. Sebab Uncle tengok TV. Tempat tu kita tak panggil pun ruang tamu. Kalau orang datang, rumah Mami jarang kalau orang datang. Kalau orang datang, duduk kat situ aja. Duduk makan datang, duduk lepak-lepak situ aja. Itulah macam biasa nanti. Itulah. Hampa jangan... Apalah hampa ni. Tempat TV biasa-biasa je. Tak ada extravaganza. Sebab Uncle je tengok TV kat situ. Sebab tak ada orang. Tak ada orang datang. Rumah Mami tak ada ruang tamu. Kalau orang datang, duduk dekat bawah. Kita tak bawa mereka naik atas. Lukis gambar itik. Lukis gambar itik kat dinding Mami tu. Yang asal ke? Yes. Bukan, itu bukan lukisan. Tu wallpaper. Mami punya ruang tamu macam ni je. Semak sikit lah. Uncle hang tahulah. Semak sikit tau. Tak kemas. Sebab Uncle dia lepak-lepak kat sini. Uncle lepak-lepak kat sini. Tak kemas ya. Yang ni pun yang asal. Ni pun asal. Ni semua asal. Yang ni semua asal. Macam biasa je rumah Mami. Selimut dekat situ. Kat sini macam biasa-biasa je. Ni tempat tengok TV. Tak ada, rumah Mami tak ada ruang tamu. Ni tempat kita lepak-lepak. Kat sini. Tak ada ruang tamu Ruang tamu tu nak macam mana ruang tamu? Ruang tamu tu nak buat macam mana? Ruang tamu tu nak buat macam mana? Nanti Mami boleh buat. Tak reti aku nak berbetulkan. Macam nak buat ruang tamu? Yang ada sofa, bawah sofa elok-elok tu ya. Sofa datang, orang datang duduk atas sofa ya. Tak ada, orang datang so duduk atas meja kat depan je. Macam kat bawah tu. Ruang tamu Mami tu yang bawah tu lah. Kena letak sofa. Letak sofa. Ni tak ada. Yang ni sofa ni kita baring-baring je kat sini. Hall with sofa dengan TV. Tu panggil ruang tamu. Sini kita panggil TV room je. Mami panggil TV room je kat sini. Ada TV kat situ. Lepas tu yang ni, sebab kita orang jangan tengok TV. Lagipun tamu kurang datang. Tak ada orang datang. TV room je. Living room. Tak ada lah. Rumah Mami tak ada living room. Rumah Mami tak ada living room. Ada macam ni je. Tempat untuk tetamu datang duduk. Duduk kat bawah je. Kami tak bawa mereka naik atas. Dia ikut dah. Dia ikut Mami dah. Tetamu tengok handphone je. Tak macam kita juga. Itulah. Ramai. Tak ada. Orang tak tengok TV dah. Ni ada toilet dekat sini. Toilet. Lepas tu ni tempat tidur. Ada loteng kat atas. Biasa letak TV kat family room. Itulah kami duduk kat situ je. Macam malam-malam uncle tengok TV, kita tengok. Tutup, kita orang terus tidur. Ni bilik tetamu. Cantik rumah. Ni rumah baru ke? Tak adalah rumah lama. Dah lama dah Mami beli rumah. Tak ada lama. Mami beli rumah ni 3 tahun. Dah 3 years ago Mami beli. Ya, dah 3 tahun dah Mami beli rumah ni. Dia main dah. Meshi. Dia masuk. Sia suka bilik ni Mami. Sia chop seminggu boleh. Zaman sekarang orang dekor rumah simple je. Memanglah simple je. Tak ada boh TV besar-besar. Tak ada orang tengok TV dah ni. Mana ada orang tengok TV dah. Lepas tu tempat tu macam ni. Ni tempat sekejap. Tempat Mami lepak-lepak. Sini. Ada 11 bilik. Rumah Mami ada 11 bilik. 11 bilik rumah Mami. Meshi. Jenuh kemas. Tak ya. Tak ni upah je orang kemas. Lupa orang kemas. You tak letih lah. Ada 11 bilik rumah Mami. Tapi kita tak guna semualah bilik. Bilik Mami guna 2 bilik aja. 3. Banyak bilik rumah ni dia bilik. Kalau orang tak biasa datang kat sini, kalau orang tak biasa datang sini, dia akan sesat ya. Kalau orang tak biasa datang sini, dia akan sesat datang kat sini, datang rumah Mami. Sebabnya banyak bilik